Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight for the news at 11. I'm Keisha Grant. That bombshell testimony came during a probable cause hearing. The state is working to prove there's enough evidence for a criminal trial. NBC Connecticut's Jane Chaka was here with more on what happened in that courtroom today. Jane.
Well, Keisha, we weren't allowed to record that witness, but she explains why she agreed to be Mimi, and she claims she had no idea the girl was already dead.
1 year ago, in January 2025, the Department of Children and Families was investigating allegations about Mimi's younger sibling. They wanted to talk to Mimi. Her mother, Carla Garcia, told DCF that Mimi was staying out of state with a relative. DCF then conducted a video call. Today, a 22-year-old woman testified in court saying she impersonated 11-year-old Mimi during that call. She said she knew Garcia since they were kids, but hadn't seen her since 2011 and never met Mimi or any of Garcia's other children. The woman said Garcia was worried her kids would be taken away, so that's why she asked her to pretend to be Mimi, saying the real Mimi was with her aunt in another state. As Mimi, the woman says she talked to DCF about school, friends. She told the court that she had no idea Mimi had died. After police discovered Mimi's body in a storage tote in New Britain and they determined she had been dead for months, the woman said she FaceTimed Garcia asking questions. Garcia told her that her boyfriend at the time, Jonatan Nanita, killed Mimi and threatened to kill Garcia and the other children if she said anything, according to the woman's testimony. DCF declined to provide a comment in response to that testimony. Nanita didn't speak during the hearing, but police detailed what he told them in interviews.
He said he came home and there was blood all over the walls.
Carla took him upstairs to the bedroom. He saw Mimi lying down there. She was purple, she was cold, and he said he did CPR.
As the court proceedings continue for Nanita and Mimi's mother and aunt, the three charged in this case, so does a wrongful death lawsuit. Attorney Tim O'Keefe, seen here sitting next to Mimi's biological father, Victor Torres, in probate court, is suing the state on behalf of Mimi and her sister, alleging that DCF was negligent. O'Keefe told NBC Connecticut investigates in part, quote, "The information that we are learning is incredibly disturbing. The family is committed to making sure that all responsible people and entities are held fully accountable for what occurred involving these two young children."
And the next hearing in that case is expected to happen next month, and Mimi's mother and aunt are expected to be back in court on Friday.
Jane, when they return to court, is there any indication that we could hear from them?
Unusual that the defendants would speak at this point in the court proceedings, so not on Friday, but maybe if a trial does happen, they would take the stand.
Well, I'll tell you what we heard today during that probable cause hearing. It hurts your heart. At its core, we're talking about an 11-year-old child who went through something terrible and lost her life. Other than that witness testimony, did anything else stand out to you?
So a DNA report from the state lab was brought up, and they found Mimi's DNA on a mattress and on the floor in a basement closet that was in the apartment that Garcia and Nanita lived in Farmington. There was also another report that matched a handprint, on the tote where Mimi's body was found, and that handprint matched Nanita's. His probable cause hearing continues tomorrow.
Well, there is nothing easy about what we're listening to. We do thank you for your coverage and for being there in the courtroom.